Hello, once again to Outside the Fire. I am your host, Krazee J, and we have another exciting guest today. So I appreciate everybody that's taking these times to get these schedulings and making sure it works out. I know this man is a very, very busy man. Um, got a lot of things going on, but that's not holding him back from trying to be ready for Dallas in October at the ZestFest. Um, I don't want to waste any time. We're going to get right into it. Please help me welcome ERIC Midge Welbaum.
What's up?
Hello and welcome. I appreciate you, as always, taking the time to join me and be part of this.
I appreciate doing it. Having me on. It's always fun.
Yeah. I try to keep it fun. I mean, that's my nature and personality. Like I said, I know you're busy, so I really appreciate even this 30-minute segment of getting it out of you. You most recently, as far as festivals, attended one in California, yes?
Yeah.
And from that point, you were sponsored by Prescribed Burns, and have actually taken a place and helping to sell for them products for them as well, right?
Yep.
Awesome. And then even have been asked to potentially help create some products in collaboration and stuff like that to kind of tie you and them kind of bet together, kind of, right? Ish.
Yeah. Well, we kind of decided not to do that one.
But, okay. I was just curious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he went another route with the mustard for the barbecue sauce because mine was too grainy. Yeah, he wanted a smoother texture, so it's all good.
Yeah, of course.
There'll be something in the future, I'm sure. But
yeah. So next event coming up, we have ZestFest. It's in Dallas, Texas, on October 1st, I believe, is the event. Is that the major event, the chili contest? Yeah, awesome.
Oh,
and you also seem to have obtained another sponsor, yes?
Yeah, the Gamery. My cousin and her husband and a couple other people. They're all like group co-owners. It's a little nerd shop,
Hey,
D&D, Magic, VR. It's really cool. I walked in there the other day for the first time, and damn, dude, it's like there's, I don't know, 10 tables, like long, like old school, like mahogany, heavy duty, cool looking tables with, like just cool old 1800s looking chairs and shit like that. It's pretty cool. And then you go in the next room, they got a whole VR set up, so you can go in there and rent 45 minutes of VR time, and it's a pretty cool little shop. Not little, it's huge. I was thinking it was going to be really tiny, but I walked in, I was like, wow, this thing is huge.
That's cool. That is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they got a shirt press. They're making me shirts and for Creature Sauce, all this. It's gonna be awesome. Gonna have their
hello everyone. Of course, Jason Harrell, Fat Pants, and Polly Paul. Thank you for joining. Late for work always. Thank you for joining. If you're here, and if you're just watching and haven't commented, thank you for joining.
Sorry, I'm tired.
It's all good. We got him up nice and early because he is a West Coast gentleman. So I got him up bright and early this morning, making sure he was ready to go.
Yeah.
I said, hey, get dressed. You can be in your underwear because we're not going to see you from the waist down. So
I sure am too. I was on my chair.
But anyway, yeah, we're just gonna get into it a little bit here. You did attend the festival out in San Diego, and the peppers did get to you. About halfway through, I guess, the lineup, so to speak. And you said enough was enough. Is there anything different you're doing to prepare yourself for this? Because last time you just kind of went with it, in my opinion.
No, I did not prep. I mean, I did a little bit of tincture here and there.
Right.
Jif sent me a big old package, and I barely used anything. I still have the old Agnes brownies in the freezer. I need to actually get on those. I ate one of those, the mint one, and that was rough. Like it was hard to eat that thing because the hot and the cold. And I lost you, Krazee J. You're just a spinning circle. I don't know if it's me or you. Any of you guys in the comments, can you hear me? Can you see me? Did you lose Krazee J too? I don't know.
Anyway, sorry for that.
Yeah, awkward.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. Yeah, for some reason, sometimes my computer goes goofy on me.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah.
But yeah, I gotta get on those brownies. Like I said, I was saying that mint one was rough. Like
the mint one, I think, has a different heat feel to it. I think,
yeah, because it's the cool, and then all of a sudden the heat comes back, and it's like
right.
Wow. But yeah, I got a few others in there I got to get done. I got tincture. I got a box of peppers. Super Hot's coming from Travis Brown. He's hooking me up. So he sent me a box yesterday. So hopefully to be here in the next day or two, because he's only 30, 45 minutes away from me. I should have drove over there and picked it up, and then he said he's going to send me another box later in the month. So, I have consistent
Sure.
supply. And last time, nothing, I didn't eat any peppers. The only peppers I've ever eaten whole was like a jalapeno and a Scotch bonnet.
Right.
And I mean, otherwise, I've tried. Obviously, I've had pieces of ghost pepper, scorpion, reapers, stuff like that, and had even hotter ones like in salsas that I made from. I've gotten peppers from people, but never full on pepper eating. And like I said, I felt I could have kept going in that competition, but I didn't want to throw up in front of everybody. And this time, I don't care. I'm going until it comes out.
Right.
I'm honestly, I'm a little embarrassed that I was first out, and it's not happening again.
I appreciate it. All right, bear with me. I'm getting through my technical difficulties here. I'm kicking myself out of my other one.
Yeah, now that I know what I'm looking forward to, too, like I was kind of nervous looking at those people standing out there watching me, and then to think, my family was watching on YouTube also, and I was just like, yeah,
right.
I didn't say I was gonna boot on you, Jason, but I might have pulled a Ruthie and got it on the flags.
Hey, yeah. Now nobody got to keep those flags because of that, huh?
Yeah. I know. Thanks, Ruthie.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Sorry about that. Those technical difficulties there. I didn't mean to ruin this for you, but so has there been anything that you've done in between? I know you're, like I said, I know you're busy. You've got quite the personal life going on there with a bunch of jobs and stuff like that. Anything you've started doing, or in between, or have you had time to really do anything? Sauces, growing, anything like that?
Yeah, we got pepper plants and stuff, and they kind of got neglected. And I mean, there's some ghost peppers on there out there, but and some habaneros, but otherwise we haven't been watering them, so they're pretty much dead. But
Yeah.
yes, I my sauce company, Creature Sauce Co. We are LLC now. We're
Awesome.
working with a co-packer to get my sauces made in production with them. So we will have pallets of sauce, and they're gonna have barcodes on the labels and all legit and everything. Hopefully, possibly about 95% sure we're gonna be in the grocery stores out here.
Excellent.
Sell them online. I'm gonna try to get in a few other little, online stores here and there. I just gotta contact and go from there. Yep, I contacted Fuego Box already. They said send them samples. They have a little tasting. They have tasting parties where
sweet.
A group of people come in and they taste test sauces and say, okay, that one we should put in the box. So I'm pretty confident. Hopefully, my sauce is good enough for them and they would put me in there. That'd be awesome.
Does it cost a lot to get a co-packer?
It's pretty pricey up front, but as soon as you get things going and sell your sauce, it works out. It was like, it's not cheap at all.
Sure.
It's about
cost of doing business.
It's probably about $8,000 or $9,000 to get everything going with the first run. That's only for the first sauce. So, but it's worth it in the long run.
Sure.
You make your money back times 4, times 3, and then that's when you go back and you don't spend that money. You go back and say, okay, hey, here, make me this one and this one and this one. And then you get just all these sauces and you go from there. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, co-packers, really, really expensive, but I don't have to wait for all these licenses and crap like that because it's through them. All I got to do is get the insurance. Yeah. No, hey, man, I'm thankful for my cousin and her husband because I brought them in to my sauce company and they've helped me out a lot with the funding. So
sure, and I think reaching out, sponsorships and stuff, great way to network and get yourself out there through a variety of different people that may not even get to know who you are otherwise. If you're only selling to your clique in a sense, you never get exposed like that to the public.
Exactly.
People are like, well, what's that? So I think it's awesome
for sure. Yeah. So I do have a business partner in the company now, so I won't be getting as much money, but it's worth it.
But you could be getting more in the long run because
exactly.
Absolutely. For sure. That's cool.
Like
that's
Brandon Collins. Like Brandon Collins says, he says, I can't wait to get a chupacabra with a barcode. That's like all he cares about. He just wants thanks, Jared. He just wants a barcode on my label.
For sure.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah. So I do have a question that somebody asked me to ask you, and I don't know why, and I'm not going to tell you who asked me. They want to know what your favorite smell is.
My favorite smell?
Smell. Like the favorite thing to smell.
Probably, I know a lot of people who cares about money if you can pay the bill? Yeah. I like the smell of gasoline. A lot of people say that. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people love it. And fresh cut grass, obviously.
That's one of my favorites. That and fresh coffee. Fresh coffee.
Yeah, fresh coffee too. That's a great smell. Like,
I agree.
Yeah. Now you're gonna make. I don't drink coffee that much anymore, but you're gonna make me go make some.
I do
coffee.
when it cools off, and it is starting to cool off, at least on the East Coast. So.
Yeah, that's me too. And in wintertime, I like to have a nice cup of coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's probably my top 3.
Awesome.
No, I'm not. Charcoal. When charcoal's
Ooh.
burning, you know,
Okay.
you can smell that when it first starts going.
Yeah, like the lighter fluid just burned off and it's got its own
Yeah,
fresh. Yeah.
Like you smell that in the neighborhood. It's like, somebody's barbecuing. It doesn't
Yeah,
have
right.
to have food on it, you know, because even the grates that go on there with that little bit of grease and food that's on
Right. For
there.
sure.
Yeah, that smell too. I love the smell of the charcoal burning. Like, oh man, just brings. It's like an instant bring back memories to you, you know. Like,
For
oh
sure.
man, I remember when I grilled that or smoked that tri-tip and I did this.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Now this is cool. That was a cool question. That was a cool answer, you know. Oh my gosh.
Pauly Paul, yeah, of course.
There's something still special about you there, Spicy.
Yeah, like Rakion mustard. Boo, boo, rah, rah.
Oh man. So yeah, like I said, traveling to Dallas here for the ZestFest, you're gonna meet some heavy hitters, you know, this
Yeah,
time.
for
Not
sure.
saying they weren't heavy hitters before, but there's some people that snuck in and are returning to maybe rightfully claim their belt, you know. So
Yeah,
um
that's gonna be Mike, Jack, and Dustin. Man, that's and I mean Jason and Jared. I mean that's
yeah.
the four that I'm like, yeah, there ain't no chance I'm beating these dudes. But
You don't know. You don't know it. Sometimes I've seen you push through things that I thought you were going to give up on. Honestly, I've seen.
Yeah, I agree. There's been some times I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. Then that last minute and a half goes by, like, holy shit, I made it. All right.
Yeah,
Because some of that stuff's rough. But yeah,
sure.
yeah, I'm gonna try my best. Like I said, you never know. These guys could have a bad day. They could have,
They sure can.
you know, anything could happen. Like one of them pods could hit their stomach wrong and be like, they throw up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then it's all game over. It's like, oh wow, look at that. You know, the top pepper eater in the world right here. One of them, you know, he's out, and I'm still in.
I don't know if I've asked you this before, so I'm going to go ahead and ask you again. Obviously, you've watched some YouTubers and Spike people get into it. Who would you say was your biggest, like motivation or person to watch in like doing challenges in the spicy chili community type of thing?
Oh, like right now or at the beginning?
Well, who kind of did you start following, and then we'll get into like now, like what kind of things do you like now?
At the beginning, honestly, it was one of my first was I started with like following like hot sauce companies, and then I found Donnie Chili Mancer.
Okay.
And he was eating peppers live on Instagram and stuff, you know. And yeah, I was like, damn, this dude's a beast, you know, because it wasn't just habaneros. He was eating super hots. The one I remember mainly was he was at like a lake and he was eating I forget what it was, but it was a super hot, and he's like eating around the seeds because he wanted to keep the seeds to grow.
Oh,
and yeah, that's how I actually first started actually talking to him. I started messaging him after that because I joined the pod people, and yeah, I went from there. I started watching, you know, other people like the mustache, like that dude.
okay.
His videos are obviously great, and he used to do some really hot stuff, and now he's more into like growing videos and stuff like that. But yeah, obviously Johnny Scoville, and I watched him since almost the beginning too. Nowadays, I enjoy just watching pretty much anybody. Obviously, one of my favorites is Jiff.
Yeah, he's a fun guy to watch.
Watching him down bottles of tinctures, like, God, how does he do that? Like one day I wish I could do that. I don't wish I could do that because it's gotta suck the next day.
But does it? You know what I mean? That's one guy that you never know. You never know, honestly,
Yeah.
during his stream. I mean, sometimes he'll tell you, but even during his stream or even after, and then you'll see him like an hour later and he looks like nothing, like he did nothing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. But he says, "Oh, that's hot." Like it doesn't look like it because it's not
Yeah.
bothering you. What's
Right.
up, Goot?
Look who else is
Yeah.
here. Yeah. All right.
Paul. I like watching Paul too. Paul, you need to start doing some more spicy shit, man. When he at San Diego, when he did those gator toes, I was just so happy. Like,
Yeah.
oh, dude, it's just like
It's like there's people that you don't realize are really good at certain
Yeah.
things, and they come out of nowhere, and it's like, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
for
Because not
sure.
only were those things hot, they were dry. And I was
Mhm.
like, wow, I don't even know if I could eat a handful of those without something to drink.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, Paul killed those things, man. I was like, holy crap. And yeah, he's probably smelled like garlic for a week after that. Him and Jason did it too, right? Yeah. Yeah, because me and Jason were standing there talking. We never had one, so we went over before
tried them.
they were announcing it. We tried them, and yeah, I was like, no, I don't think I could. Like I said, I don't even think I could eat a handful of those without drinking anything because it was wow. They killed me. One of them, yeah.
That's cool. That's very cool. And speaking of that, just the community in general, because for the most part, if not a true fact, everybody that you're competing against is a community fellow friend, you know, acquaintance, somebody we interact with almost on a regular basis. So
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
and then
some
go ahead.
new, newer. Some I haven't really talked to a little bit. I talked to a little bit, but yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting them too, and forming a new relationship with them as well.
For sure.
You should own the belt. Yeah. All right, be up on the stage then, Paul.
That's what I was going to say. There's got to be room for one more.
Oh yeah.
But it's closed out, and he doesn't count because he's not North American.
Oh, well. We can make it happen. I can marry Paul real quick and.
Oh my, I love it.
Oh jeez.
See, that's what I mean. I love the friendships and the family atmosphere that comes, with a lot of this. I haven't seen a lot of the trash talking posts yet, so I'm sure they'll be coming soon. The made up ones, obviously.
Yeah.
They were fun.
Oh yeah, they were.
I'm excited about the event. It really sucks that I can't be there in person, but that's coming soon. I promise.
Yeah, it does. Like we said the other day, I was like, man, it sucks. I wish you could have been there. That would have been awesome too.
But we'll get there. That's why they bounce it around different locations so other people have an opportunity.
Yeah.
Obviously, like I mentioned in my other two interviews, this is an invite only type of thing. I mean, they did send a good bit of invites out, and you had to respond quickly to get a spot. I mean, how did that make you feel when you received that invite again? You're like, okay, even though I had a bad showing, they want to see me try again.
Yeah, that was awesome. Like that was really awesome. I was like a little schoolgirl. I was all like walked around. I showed my daughter, showed my girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Told my son, he's there. Oh, are you gonna go? I'm like, I'm gonna try my hardest to.
Right.
And yeah, I wasn't 100% sure, and yeah, it actually worked out. It happened, so I'm thankful for that. But yeah, I obviously, I posted that post with my little letter. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting. Like I said, that letter was the golden ticket. That's a big deal. And like I said, straight from the League of Fire. And when they're seeking you out, that's a big deal. That like I said, that is a worldwide organization. The entire world has access to the League of Fire. So
yeah, because I'm number 69 right now until they get up and running and put my points in that I've.
Yeah, I'm ready for that interactive. More interactive League of Fire tables and stuff again. I have a handful of challenges. They're only single point challenges, but a handful that I can repost and get back into seeing those points climb up when you add them to the charts.
Yeah, I mean, I might go down. You know, I might go to 75. You never know,
Right?
depending
And
on how many other people have done so much challenges.
right, for sure. I think you also I don't know if you have to win or just doing the peppers themselves you can get points on the League of Fire, or
I think you have to win.
okay.
I think I'm not sure. Paul, do you have to? Paul's
Yeah.
here.
I mean, I
You
wasn't
have to
sure
win
because that's
the
still quite a
competition.
challenge.
Yeah, for sure it is. But I think you have to win it to get. I'm not sure how many points it is.
Mhm. Yeah, you got to win, you get 10 points. That's pretty legit. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Cool. Very
it's
cool.
awesome.
So let's see. What do we want to know about Midge? uh, let's see. Any new sauces you got coming out? Any new flavors? I know you do a lot of your sauces that you pretty much perfected. So,
well, I did. I did do the. It's a roasted garlic jalapeno. It's kind of like chupacabra, but without.
said that he thinks the belt matches will be more points.
Okay. Yeah, I have a new one. It's like chupacabra without the reaper and without the cilantro. So it's tomato. In one batch, I got about eight bottles, and I used 2 full bulbs of roasted garlic,
right,
and the jalapeno, and it's nice and mild in the heat. But that garlic just wow. That's my favorite sauce to date that I have made. I eat it on everything. I've gone through like 2.5 bottles already. Poured on some bratwurst, poured on some hot dogs. Everything I'm putting it on, and man, it's nameless right now. I have no name, but I was thinking of using it. I don't know. I have a buddy that's in a band, and he contacted me yesterday, and he wants to do like a collaboration sauce.
nice.
And I was like, that's awesome. I go to his little shows, his concerts, and sell them. Put his name. I made a little concept label last night and sent it to him. Just waiting on his response. Yeah, that'd be cool. But I don't know if I want to use that one for it. I might make something new.
Right.
But I got to get with him and the other guys in the band and see, like what they think, because I don't want to just come up with something. I want to kind of talk to them. But yeah, that garlic sauce, man, it is amazing. I made a habanero sauce, just straight habaneros, and I don't know if I'm going to continue on with that one. It was just I don't know, it was too much work. Like, yeah, it was like, yeah, I didn't like doing that one. And it didn't taste bad, but there will be some more. I got some ideas coming around, but that teriyaki with Brandon Collins, I need to get more of that made, and I need to send him a bunch of it.
Nice.
I don't know if I could bring sauce because when on the plane, I'm not doing a carry-on. I'm doing the check bag.
I don't know how that works either for sauce.
I can bring sauce on there or not. I have to look into that because carry-on costs more money than a check bag. So it's like you might as well check it if they lose it.
Almost better to just ship it yourself, like in a box, and then try to meet it there.
Sure. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But so I asked a couple people I've asked the other people so far that I've interviewed. Do you have any hidden talents or useless knowledge to share at this moment that we don't know, that some people don't know about? Some people might, but most people probably don't.
Like hidden talents,
just talent,
music and movies, man. Like my memory, I can do a lot with music. Like people wouldn't think I would listen to this type of music, but I know it. I know the song. I can tell you who's singing it. Blah 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 blah. Just little crap like that. Like my buddy used to always, dude, you need to work at a record store. Like, yeah. 80-pound bag full of sauce. Damn.
So I guess you can in the check bags. You can send
Okay.
it. There you go.
But yeah, naming movies, movie quotes and stuff like that, and music. Yeah, that's probably a useless, stupid little talent.
And honest opinion, who do you fear the most in this competition? Like just
I think I've already said that.
Yeah.
Dustin, Jared, Mike, Jack, Jason, Goot. I don't fear Goot at all.
Yeah. And your approach that day, I think I heard you say that you're not talking to anybody that entire day until after the contest. No, I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, what the hell did I say that?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not talking to anybody the first couple days until
that's what I figured. It would be after the competition when you're holding that belt in your hand, then people can come talk to you. They've earned the right to talk to you or whatever.
Yeah. See what Paul said.
Right.
I kept playing Justin Bieber.
So any different approach coming up for the ZestFest? Just kind of chilling. Is there going to be a different type of prep day? What are you looking for that day in your opinion? I know you're not there.
Yes, definitely different prep. I'm gonna eat heavier foods because I only beforehand I did a hot dog. I mean, it was a big hot dog, but it had like salsa and stuff like that on it. And then I had 3 birria tacos with the consomme, and that was greasy as hell. But then I don't think it was enough. I should have had a little heavier food. And then I'm not doing tincture right before, an hour before the competition, because that shit hit my gut instantly when I did it. And I was just like, ooh. I looked at Adam Ant. He's the one that made it and gave it to me. And I said, thank you for probably taking me out of this competition, dude.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying that, I'm not blaming that.
No.
That did help out a lot. I mean, it's a lot my fault that I didn't prep properly beforehand and then the day of, I should have went with it was Pepper Bay. He went to get a big old burger. He asked me if I wanted to go with him, and I didn't. I should have went with him and got a big old burger and a bunch of fries and
right.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it was just a mixture of probably because I got a pretty strong stomach when it comes to eating this stuff, Yeah. And it was just a mixture of all that crap. And then I had the peanut butter and jelly Old Agnes brownie on top of all that.
I need to get that.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was good. So yeah, it was like a mix of all this crap in my stomach and tincture and hot dog with salsa and whatever else was on it, onions and.
Yeah. Do you think nerves played a factor in the last one? And now that you've been through that experience, do you think that'll change on the stage presence? I mean, a little bit. Do you think that'll help?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because like I said, I was looking at all them people, and I was just like, man, I don't want to puke in front of these people. And it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's really not. And I think, and nobody would blame or shame you if it did happen.
Yeah, right. It's like
I get the personal aspect of it, but there's definitely how many of them out there were doing what you were doing that day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, none of them.
right. That's what I'm saying. So, and there's not that most of those people, even with an invite, would be like, I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah, so after I saw Pepper Bay, eating spaghetti out of the trash can.
Yes.
I think I'm okay with it now.
For sure.
But it would be nice to have a little a side bucket or something, or even a bag. So
I think I agree where you could just you don't have to wander off or whatever.
Yeah. Walk
I agree.
25 feet to a trash can and worry about puking all over everything and everybody, Paul, maybe we can.
There you go.
Set that up, huh?
There you go, everybody.
I mean, I'll
Maybe
bring
that's
my own
something.
bag if I have to. And
you go.
whoever I'm sitting next to, I will just hold the bag right in their face and puke. Turn to the next guy and puke, and then they'll start puking.
Well, this is going to be wrapping up our segment. This is your chance to give a shout out to anybody you would like to, and any other things you would like to add before we wrap up our segment.
Yeah, just shout out like to the Gamery and Prescribed Burn Sauces. Help me out. They're sponsoring me. Shout out to you for doing all these interviews, man. They're awesome. I still have to watch them. I haven't watched any of the other ones. Time. I guess I could watch them when I'm laying in bed getting ready to go to sleep. But
yeah, you'll fall asleep watching them.
Yeah. I do have a meeting in about an hour at work, so I have to go do that. And then I have another meeting. Yeah. Another meeting at the bank to get a bank account set up. So after that, I'm free all day. So maybe I'll sit and watch your interviews. But shout out to Paul Shahina, League of Fire, for having me. Jiff for all the work he's been putting into. Shout out to the competitors because you guys are going to need it. I'm going hard this time.
There we go.
No more messing around.
I feel like you are more confident this time than you were. I think the nerves were a big deal last time. I really do.
Yeah.
Really do.
Yeah. Only thing I'm nervous about this time is flying.
Yeah.
I've never been on an airplane. I'm scared to death to fly. My favorite movie is La Bamba, one of my favorite movies. And damn dude, Richie Valens died on a plane crash at the beginning of the movie. It's a plane crash. It's like, I think that kind of works into my fear of flying, but I'm also scared to death of heights. So I go on an amusement park ride, and I'm just like, I try to look down and not look down, but not look out and about.
For sure.
It scares.
I think airplane heights are different though. Even though you realize you're way up there and you look down, it's like that's kind of neat to see. And
I hope so.
It's a pretty neat view. Like you realize that you see that the shape of the land is really like cartoon like. It's really weird to see.
Yeah, I hope so, because I mean sometimes driving over bridges doesn't bother me, but sometimes when I'm on the edge, and I kind of look out above it, I get this weird I don't know, vertigo. I don't know, a lightheadedness. It's not horrible bad, and I start breathing a little harder, getting a little anxiety, and it's like, holy shit, what if my tire just blew out and I flipped over the edge? Just things like that. Yeah.
I definitely appreciate you squeezing me into your busy schedule and giving me a little bit of time just to chit chat with you and kind of see your approach this time. If it has changed what you told us it did. And I know you're busy. And I know you got a lot going on, but I'm looking forward to seeing you compete out there as well. And I wish you the best of luck. And, we'll go from here, see what happens next.
Oh, yeah. Did I say I was going to be on the new local news thing this Friday?
You didn't
this
say
Friday,
that.
Yes. I'm going to be eating peppers on the news in the morning, and I'm going to probably die at 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Well, you have 2 weeks to recover to get ready.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get
from there. You just got to keep going from there.
I'm going to try to get the news lady to try something.
Okay.
She said maybe.
Nice.
So, I mean, she wants me to do it, so I'm going to have her do a little sliver or something of one of the peppers.
Very cool.
That'd be awesome, because see her start crying on it.
If there is a way that you knew or know how if they could share a link or something, or a way that we could see that somebody would like to see.
Yeah.
I mean, at least reach out. Maybe they can kind of spread it and you can share it.
Yeah. I posted it. We have a chat group for the belt match. I did put it in there, Paul. If you read the messages, you would know. No. Closer to probably the morning of, I'll post it on on my actual Facebook. I don't know if there's gonna be like a link to my segment, like recorded link that I can post, but it's live, and it's called Good Day Sacramento. So all you got to do is Google Good Day Sacramento if there's no link that I post. But yeah, it's just a link to the website. CBS, it's like the local CBS, and right at the top of the site it says live now, and you just push play and it's on. So you can stream it from anywhere and watch me live, and yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Well, there you have it.
We're gonna be at that game. We're gonna be at the game shop doing it, so you get to see the cool tables and stuff.
Yes. But like I said, thank you very much for your time, and I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you do very well.
Good morning, good day, Sacramento.
That's why. See? Good morning,
Record TV somehow. Yeah, I'll figure it out, Paul. I'm sure I'll have a link to. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, maybe I think my cousin or her husband's gonna be there. Maybe I'll have him go live from my phone on Facebook. So, all right. Thanks for doing it. Appreciate it.
And I appreciate you.
Always
like I
fun.
Said, best of luck.
Yeah, always fun to talk to you. Speak easy.
All righty. We'll see you again soon. Stay crazy.
Right. Thanks a lot.
Well, there you have it. A little chit chat with the Midge, ERIC WELBAUM. We appreciate him. He is making a different approach. And I, of course, would like to thank Lake of Fire for allowing me to continue doing these and promote them the best that I can, because that's a big deal to me. I kind of take that as a compliment when they have asked me to continue with these interviews and promoting the League of Fire events when I can. So that's a big deal to me, just as much as these competitors receive the golden ticket, the letter to attend. Like I said, League of Fire, leagueoffire.com. You can look it up. They have a way that you can earn points and earn ranking worldwide in various challenges. And I thank everyone here for watching. As always, most of you are spying on your opponents now. And it's a big deal to me that you continue to watch me. So thank you for your time. I am Krazee J, and I like to do things the crazy way. Stay crazy, my friends, and I will see you soon.